Hey, welcome to another NGB video. My name's Nick and this time we've got some FIFA 20 guides on the game brand new free kick mechanic. First of all, I should say there's a bunch of text on screen, so that'll serve as a reference for you, but we'll keep moving through this quite quickly, so feel free to pause it if you need to. Right, as you can see, the first type we'll talk about is the Topspin variant. What you'll need to do is aim a fair way above the crossbar, so like with every free kick, you'll aim, press shoot to add power and then make the correct right stick motion. For a Topspin shot, you'll need to move the right stick down and then up. The faster you do it, the better spin you'll generate. There is an element of randomness represented by the circle we generate by building shot power. We can make this circle smaller by using a feature called time shooting. To use this, press shoot again just as your player kicks the ball. The circle will either stay white because you mistimed it, turn yellow which is a bit closer, or green which is absolutely perfect. Next up is the side spin free kick. This time we'll be aiming either outside of the goal to bend inwards, or inside the centre of the goal to bend outwards towards the side. What you want to do will depend on the position of the free kick and if your player is left or right footed. Lastly, you can move your standing position freely, but in FIFA 20 we only have 3 positions: default, to the side of the ball and facing head onto the ball. Topspin free kicks are best head on, but with side spin you want to be facing from the side to get a Beckham-like swing on the ball. You can also use the outside of your foot to take the free kick. You can do this by simply reversing the right stick movement. Remember, the way you move your right stick represents how you'd like the ball to move in the air, so if you want to swing it from right to left, for example, you'll use the motion which moves around to the right side and then back left to the centre again. You'll also want to be head-on position for this kind of free kick. Finally, we have the Knuckleball. This free kick can be a bit random by nature, but what you want to do is aim exactly where you want the ball to go. After you've moved the right stick down, up and down again quickly, you will no longer see a curve line. That's when you know you've performed it correctly. Whilst time shooting isn't necessary for free kicks, it does help massively to keep the Knuckleball free kick under control, so I'd recommend at least using it for that. It's also worth mentioning there is a mixed variant between side and topspin, which can be particularly useful if your aim is a bit off and you need to error correct it slightly. It works the same as a side spin right stick movement, but you'll keep the stick more centre rather than moving it in a full semicircular motion. Like last year, you can still bring the other players onto the ball by pressing left trigger or L2 or RB R1 depending on your controller. From here you can press the corresponding button to have them dummy the ball, run for a sneaky pass or actually take the free kick themselves. You can also lay off the ball by pressing left trigger and pass, or flick it up by pressing left trigger and lofted pass. So there's plenty of options worth experimenting with if direct shots aren't working for you. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please give us a like and a sub, and we'll catch you soon.